What is up, guys? My name is Ian, and I help people take their mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. I'm running out of sunlight, but I wanted to make a YouTube video for you guys and basically talk about this whole situation that's going on, this pandemic called the COVID-19 virus, which is basically has taken millions and millions and millions and millions of people out of their job and into unemployment, and therefore they don't have a source of income other than unemployment and some other things. But what we're going to talk about today, I don't mean to take too much of your time, but basically we're going to talk about assets. We're going to talk about passive streams of income and how you need to create something for yourself. Because if something happens like this again, you're not going to be affected the same way. So basically, fundamentally, there's two ways of making income, and that is active and passive. And the reason why I wrote this quadrant looking thing and wrote an E right here is because you're taught your whole life how to make income in this quadrant, how to trade your time for money. T equals money, or little clock thing, stopwatch. And ultimately, the only way you can make more money in this is if you trade more time, number one, or you make your time more valuable. And either way, you're still trading your time for money. And it's the worst way to make money, and it's the worst way to spend your time, because we're all trying to fight for our free time. And ultimately, it's up to us to do what we do with our time. But when we're trading for our money for our time, if we're trading money for time, we're basically building someone else's dream, and we're not taking as much home as we should. Basically, what I just said is the mindset of self-employed. They think they deserve more, and they usually know it better than anybody else. So might as well do it for yourself so you can make more money. Ultimately, what happens is you sacrifice, your life, aka your loved ones, your relationships. You might have a lot of money, but how do kids spell love? T-I-M-E, my friends. So these are, you were taught how to make, this type of income because you trade a certain skill set, labor, or you just show up. Whereas passive streams of income run off of giving value to the marketplace. This is where you're literally creating a product or a service, and you're sharing that with the general public, and you're actually creating and generating revenue. And this revenue is typically reinvested into your business, trying to expand it as much as you possibly can, and try to reach out as many people as you possibly can as well. Typically, I like to say, the more people you reach out to, the more people you have an impact on, the bigger your business will be. And typically, when you make a lot of money, your money can make a lot of money for you. And that's where the investing quadrant goes in. But I know you're getting all these ads that say, oh, try this investing app, penny stocks, yay. Where, dude, you're not gonna make jack shit investing $2. No, this quadrant, and I say this specifically, investing quadrant is actually a professional investor. This is $500,000 plus. So if you don't got that, don't waste my time. I don't want to hear it. So anyway, back to the whole purpose of this video, and hopefully I have enough sunlight for this to be of quality. But the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because with this pandemic, people are losing their jobs. Their jobs are basically going kapoots, and they don't know what to do. And most people are like, oh, and then if I worked at a job for long enough, I might know the tricks in trade. I might be able to work for myself. You might be able to go down there, but then again, you're still trading your time for money. Not always the best idea. What I suggest that you do is try to get into business for yourself. And when I say business for yourself, I'm talking about big business. And you need to find a way where you can actually generate income based off your lifestyle. That's the easiest way. Just get into a business where you don't have to change all too much. You still live the way that you live, more or less. You spend this money that you still are spending, but you're actually able to generate income based off of whether or not those products are coming from your store or from other stores. So what do I mean by this? Basically, if you want the easiest way to make money, the easiest way to build an asset for yourself is find things that you're already spending money on, get into a business that sells those, buy the products from yourself, and teach other people how to do that. How easy is that? That is so easy. So literally what you can do is you can basically duplicate yourself. If you're buying products that you're already spending money on and you duplicate yourself through a number of people, you actually walk into what we like to call exponential growth. So it's not just a few dollars here, a few dollars there. It's when you're growing and duplicating yourself, you're actually growing 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And it just is a matter of the effort that you put in and the person that you become that dictates how successful you will be. Because ultimately, like I said earlier, the amount of people that you reach out to and have influence on will ultimately be how much money you make or how profitable your business is. So it's as simple as that, guys. Look at, obviously I'm not going to go into crazy detail, but look at what is out there. Look at what's available. And if you don't, please reach out to me. I'll be able to teach you. I'm trying to create a system of videos that I can actually start educating people on exactly how I create income and generate massive streams of cash flow. So I can basically go and live my life. And hopefully you can go live your life. If you decide that you don't want to trade your time, but you want to make your time and basically make your money work for you. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully it's not pitch black and you actually can see me. But other than that, I hope you have a beautiful day and we'll catch you later. Namaste.